Senior Fellow at the American Enterprise Insititute. Michael Rubin is also with us, as signs indicate that fraught relations between India and Canada are heading further south. Thanks so much, Michael Rubin, for joining us on NDTV. Now, the developments lately are being watched closely by Beijing and Moscow and the world over. But do you think this row will make Washington turn its back on India?
I don't think this row will make Washington turn its back on India. Frankly, India is too important. And the other important aspect is the facts don't appear to be on Canada's side. Remember, when there was the murder of Jamal Khashoggi, the Saudi dissident in Turkey, the Turks provided the evidence immediately. Justin Trudeau has been unable to provide any evidence, and no one here in Washington, knowing him as well as we do, is willing to take him at his word.
Right, so while you don't think Washington will turn its back on India, you think if Canada continues to issue strong statements and goes on to directly accuse India, it'll present a unique challenge to Western governments, especially the United Kingdom and Australia?
Well, it absolutely does provide a challenge. And if there are fingerprints on this, it becomes an issue. But at the same time, there's two sides to every story. When it comes to the situation of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, he wasn't simply a plumber any more than Osama bin Laden was a construction engineer. The fact of the matter is Hardeep Singh Nijjar had a great deal of blood on his hands, and Canada should explain first and foremost why they were embracing and sheltering someone who came to Canada under false pretenses.
Right, no doubt this could have been handled better. But Michael, you believe Canada serves as an example for the Indian government to emphasize that it won't back down on issues related to national security and that it won't submit to Western bullying?
Well, absolutely. Look, when we talk about counterterrorism cooperation between the West and India, we in the West need to recognize that that means not Indian blind support for whomever the Americans or Canadians consider terrorists, but also the United States and Canada need to do a much better job of understanding India's security concerns, especially when it comes to very real terrorism from some militants in the Sikh community. It's also important to recognize that we're doing no favors to the Sikh community because the Khalistan extremists don't represent mainstream Sikhism. The Canadian Sikhs are saying this. The American Sikhs are saying this. It's time we stop being so arrogant, stop navel gazing, and recognize that, it's time to listen to Delhi on this.
Right. Thanks for joining us on NDTV, Michael. It's always insightful to hear your analysis.
Thank you.